Hello guys, this is Joe from Gamer-fiesta and welcome to my GTA 5 review. So Daniel and I got the game yesterday and we've pretty much been playing it non-stop. I got a chance to play it for maybe 3 or 4 hours and what I saw was absolutely amazing. I have to say hands down that this has got to be one of the best GTA games ever made. Well, obviously it's the latest GTA game that's been released, so it would be the best. But it's also probably one of the best games I've ever actually played. Purely for the fact that it's so well made and it just looks gorgeous everywhere you look. The game actually is kind of similar to all the GTA games. Playing it, you feel like you're playing a GTA game, but it's all the little details that Rockstar North have gone to the trouble to kind of put into the game. When you're driving around, for instance, there's just weird stuff that you see, like weird interactions with other people, and just driving around the city. There's like so much detail. My only one criticism about the game is that the driving is good. I mean, the physics of the cars are really good, and the damage is quite good. But from GTA 4 to GTA 5, it's a little bit different. I found that maybe the physics of the cars on GTA 4 are maybe a little bit better than GTA 5. Throughout the campaign, you get the choice of playing as 3 characters: Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. Michael is kind of an ex-con who lives in the hills and has lots of money and a big mansion, but doesn't seem to be happy, and is taking open therapy kind of sessions with a therapist. You've got Trevor, who's an absolute nutcase. He kind of lives in the north of Los Santos, which is kind of like just a deserty kind of hillbilly area. It reminds me a lot of Red Dead Redemption. Actually, I think a lot of it has been inspired from Red Dead, and he's kind of like a really spontaneous and kind of unpredictable character, and I kind of like him really. He comes out with the most funniest kind of things. And you've got Franklin, who who lives who's like a, I don't know, he lives in the hood, and he wants to kind of better himself. He lives with his auntie and he wants to move out and get a better place and kind of become rich basically and successful, and just wants to get away from the hood. But he's kind of like conflicted because he has like his friends, like his old hood friends, are trying to pull him back into the hood and make him do things, and he just wants to get away from the place. Rockstar kind of come up with this really cool aspect of the game where you can jump from each character at any time while you're playing. So like if you're playing as Franklin, you can jump to Michael, and when you jump into Michael, Michael will be doing something kind of completely random, like maybe not random, but something that the character would possibly be doing. So maybe he might be playing golf, or might be playing tennis, and then you can jump into that and like play tennis and play golf, or you might just jump into him and he's just driving around, or kind of at a cafe or something like that. One time I jumped into Trevor and he was actually beating a man up, so it's quite dynamic in the kind of the character selection wheel, and it leaves for some funny kind of situations. The backbone of the game is mainly the heists, which you actually get to plan. It's not as detailed as they made it out to be, in kind of maybe the kind of some of the interviews I heard, where you can plan out each individual heist, but you can't plan out like kind of how you want to do it. You can do it loud, you can do it quiet, you can do it intelligently, but you don't get to plan out each aspect of kind of the heist. You just there's a set determined route for each kind of course of action you take. So like if you take maybe a silent route, and you've got for one example, you've got to parachute onto the FIB building, which is kind of a government building. If you go quiet, you can parachute onto it, but if you go loud, you go through the front door and then go up through the building, which is quite dynamic. And you can play each mission, which is quite good because you can play each mission over and over again and try and get a better score. Also, determining on like the score of your mission is determined on kind of the people you pick for the heist. So you can so you have like encounters with people as you're going through the game, or maybe you do like all the you set the heists up, which what I mean is like if you're doing a job on a building, there's certain things that you have to set up. So you've got to go and get like a escape vehicle, or you've got to get guns, and these are all little missions off the actual big mission. So while you're doing that, sometimes you meet some people, and you can choose to have them in your squad to do the heist, which is quite cool. And determining on the people you pick it kind of comes up the grand factor of what type of score you get. So it's really good for replayability, doing each mission again and using different characters and different kind of expertise. Is kind of, it's got really a lot of replayability, I think. I can't give GTA a full review because the game is absolutely huge and there's so much to do and so many things to see. But from what I have seen, I'm really impressed, considering that the game is running on what, 7-year-old hardware. Also, the fact that the draw distance on the game, like kind of the view distance you can see, is truly amazing, considering the size of the map and how many things are kind of implemented in the map. Just kind of flying over I don't know, one of the mountains and seeing the sunset in the distance is kind of picturesque, which I never really thought I would actually say for a GTA game. So I hope you've enjoyed my quick little review of GTA 5. If you're thinking about buying the game, I'd highly recommend you go out and buy it, because it's just such a well-made game and beautiful looking. I see why Rockstar have taken so long to make it, and why it's taken kind of 5 years to eventually come to the stores. I've been a fan of the GTA series for a long time, and I'm really happy that it looks the way it looks and it plays the way it plays. So I've been Joe from Gamer-fiesta. Leave a comment in the comments box below if you've got any questions, and I'll see you in the next video.